Now, this woman slapped Clavicular and instantly regrets it. Guys, we're going to check out this video. Clavicular is a man who's rising through the ranks of the manosphere. He does all this looks maxing stuff, which I think is pretty feminine, in my opinion, right? But he's in the manosphere. He's been on Fresh and Fit and he's been on Piers Morgan, so his presence is growing online. Guys, we're going to jump into this one. Before we do, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the little bell for notifications, and leave a comment down below on what you think about this behavior.
Clavicular is our Rosa Parks, a civil rights icon. That's what they're saying.
Do you really believe women don't deserve rights?
Do you really believe women don't deserve rights?
That's kind of a dumb thing to say, right? You said you don't believe women deserve rights?
Like which one, dude? You have to clarify.
Like all women. What's wrong with you for that?
Like which one?
You're weird as hell.
Well, like, can you clarify what you mean?
You were raised by a mother.
Well, like,
you know all women deserve rights,
Like
bitch.
which one? Like which right? Like the right to vote? Like can you explain like what you mean?
Can you explain what you mean?
What's your?
I don't want to punch you, so I won't.
You don't want to what?
I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face, bitch.
Go ahead.
I am.
Go ahead. Let's see it.
You want to punch? Punch you, bitch.
I can't think of a better argument against women's rights that I've ever seen. Oh my god.
I'm gonna sue you for that. I'm gonna sue your entire family.
It was nice to meet you. Actually, it was nice to meet you. Actually, fuck you.
I'm gonna sue you.
Women have the right to vote.
Man.
You're getting sued for assault. I'm gonna press charges on you. Hey, hold your ear, call the police.
Hold her here and call the police.
Here, call
All
the
right.
police. Hold her, get the police.
Fucking based.
Oh, hey, grab her, grab her.
What's up? What happened? Look.
Get her, get her.
Look at her face.
Call the police.
Oh no.
Call the police. Go, get the
Why are you
police.
giving attention to the rod of this clip? Because I think the amount of women that think that they can be aggressive, vitriolic, hostile, and violent with no repercussions needs to end. And every time they suffer real, like, consequences, I think that it's a great thing. I want to see accountability. Don't you think it's staged for content? Let me get this straight. So you think that it's unlikely that a drunk woman in a club was yelling at a guy who wasn't really paying attention to her, and she basically gassed herself up to the point to where she hit the guy because she made herself so mad in the conversation, and you think this had to be staged? Really? You've never seen this happen? I hope he puts this bitch in her place. I hope he does, because like these women that think that they can hit people and be violent like this, we are so back. Bro, I love this. I love it.
You know what? Shout out to Clavicular for the way he handled that situation, to be honest. You know, no one's got the right to come up to you and slap you in the face or, you know, even insult you for something that they saw online. At the end of the day, you know, he's there, he's engaging, he's making himself available to even conversate about it. Notice that when he asked her, what rights are you actually talking about? She couldn't actually think and just, you know, come up with a rationale for what she was saying, right? Obviously, he might have very controversial views, right? He's been on Fresh and Fit, he's part of the manosphere, and they say some out there stuff, right? And she probably would never do that to someone like Andrew Tate, but she's gone up to this guy because he's probably smaller, he's, you know, he's more accessible, I guess. He doesn't have a bunch of security around him, or I don't know, was that security part of his security team? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys, but she probably wouldn't do that to someone like Andrew Tate. If she did, Andrew Tate would probably just laugh and say, you know what, you're pathetic or whatever. But shout out to Clavicular for actually holding her accountable. Hopefully he goes through with it and, you know, presses charges on her and she learns from that. But guys, did you see the look on her face? She looked like she was so shocked for dear life. The shock on her face. I dare say she's never had to take accountability before. You can't just go up to a man in a club and slap him in the face. That is illegal. It's called assault. You can be arrested and face jail time for that. Not only that, but you can be sued for, I don't know if your whole family can get sued. I don't think your whole family can get sued. Clavicular says I'm going to sue your whole family, right? But she can most definitely get sued and fined for assault. Not only that, she could also face jail time for what she did. The last video I talked about, it was Taylor Frankie Paul. She is the Bachelorette, guys. Go check out that video. And she's going mad in this video, right? There's a video of her going mad at her husband, throwing chairs at him, kicking him, punching him, putting him in a headlock, assaulting him. This guy's in agony, saying, this is all you know how to do. These are the kind of things that we're seeing happen in our society, guys. And this is what happens when they're forced to take accountability, the shock and the horror in her face. No doubt she will learn from this, okay? And that is the aim here. It's not to, it's not to attack women or anything like that. It's just to, basically like raise awareness, guys, because if he was just a nutter, if he was a madman, yeah? If he was some unknown guy in the club or some, from your friend circle and he was like suffering from mental health, or he was just a violent guy in general, right? Someone with no self-control, no control over his emotions, right? Which is what we see on the streets in the UK. People are getting stabbed left, right and centre. People are getting shot, and it's all over disrespect. People are willing to throw their whole life away to not be disrespected, and all because they can't control their emotions. Anger is an emotion. Men are killing other men every day, and women are also being attacked every day by men. Imagine he was a man who had no control over his emotions, right? And you did that to him, and then he just attacked you in a club, punched you in the face, kicked you, tripped you over, took out a knife and stabbed you because he got no self-control. Now, the man will always be in the wrong for doing that, regardless, right? So I'm not going to say that it's okay for him to do that. What I'm going to say is you have to take accountability for your action. If you put yourself in that position, anything could happen, whether you're in the wrong or the right, right? Because the Bible teaches us, not to repay evil for evil. Even if someone does evil to you, don't do evil back to them. If this woman slaps you in the face, don't hit her back. Same for any gender, right? But ultimately, what would happen if somebody went mad and did the unthinkable to you because of the position that you just put yourself in, because of the assault that you just made on this person? You have to be careful. In her case, she's going to be facing consequences from the police, which is how it should be done. Clavicular is a famous person, right? And he's got money. Trust me, when he says he's going to sue you, he probably means that he's going to sue you. And it's America, people get sued for everything all the time, guys. But yeah, this lady will hopefully learn from it. And hopefully it will never happen again. From her at least. But this will happen again from other women, trust me. But guys, that's all I've got for you in this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I'll see you next time.